Well, Steve White's A9. Well, I'm continuing my gay movie marathon, and this next film, Prayers for Bobby, was pretty devastating. It was a Lifetime film. It was done in 2009. It stars Sigourney Weaver as the mother, and Ryan Kelly as the son, Bobby. Sigourney Weaver's character is very religious. We see the family home, of course. We know where that's going. Eventually, Bobby realizes he's gay. He tells his brother tells his mother, and then his mother is determined to cure him and fix him, and ultimately rejects him. Through all that, they do have a moment where he begs her to accept who he is, and she's like, I do not accept this. And he said, well, you don't have a son. She's like, I don't. He went off to another city, I can't remember where it was. He tries to live a life, but the rejection from his mother and the brainwashing that he's had since he's very young, and since, of course, he was outed about the evils of, what he was, led him to jump off a bridge and be killed by a truck. He did that in 1983. The film starts in the late 70s, and the bulk of it's 1982. I think it was 8 months after he came out to his mother, or stopped speaking to his mother, that he killed himself. And I didn't know he killed himself. So when I'm watching this scene and he's standing on the bridge on the overpass, and he's basically just standing there having that moment before he just falls backwards, I was not sure what was going to happen. I didn't know that he died, and that was sort of part of the story. I assumed it was about her accepting her son, but it's really about her coming to terms with the reality that she murdered her son, and she killed her son. She was responsible for her son's death, and her very slow realization and acceptance of this, and then her progress into getting involved in with PFLAG and trying to make things better for other children and other parents. And Sigourney Weaver's performance is really amazing. Her obsession with the Bible, and you can tell the rest of her family, they're trying to be supportive and accepting of her, but she is, on another level from the rest of the members of the family. They would have had an easier time accepting him had she not been how she was. And Sigourney won an Emmy, and the film won an Emmy as well. Won a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Television Movie and Outstanding Lead Actress in a Limited Series or Movie. It is pretty devastating when she really grasps what she does and what she did. And there's a moment where it goes through many, many levels. It takes us so long to see her just grappling with these ideas, and this is what the Bible says, this is what the Bible says, this is what the Bible says. And people just saying to her, but what if? Or, no, that's just one interpretation. She keeps going to the church and saying to the priest, just walking in, what about this? What about this? She wants it to be justified. She wants to know that she didn't do this for nothing, that she didn't kill her son for nothing, but she did. And there is a moment where she's just lost, and she's standing outside the church, and the preacher brings her in, and she's just like, I killed my son. And just... Sigourney does such a good job. It's so agonizing to watch her have this slow, torturous realization of what she did and what her homophobia and her bigotry and her fear did. She killed her own son. It's horrific. It's brilliant, but it's just horrific. This is me trying to talk about it now. I was crying through half the film. It was just horrible. And she eventually, the town that she lived in wanted to have like a gay pride day, essentially. And they were going again in front of the council. And she basically stood up and gave a speech about what bigotry did to her and her son. And they didn't win, but she did, that speech became sort of famous, and she did end up getting really involved in PFLAG, and she did eventually speak in front of Congress and so forth. And I think she helped get a lot of awareness towards PFLAG and gay issues and that. Yeah, just the performance is brilliant. And I knew it would be good because it was Sigourney Weaver, but I didn't realise it would be this devastating because I didn't know the character died. I thought it was just about her accepting her son. I didn't realise he killed himself and she had to deal with the reality that she killed him. It was just really devastating and really horrific and really brilliant at the same time. And I know Lifetime movies have a bad reputation, but, aside from basic TV production value, this is like Oscar, quality level work. And I just want to get the last name. Bobby Griffith, that's right. The name of last name of the characters was Griffith. Yep, so Mary Griffith ended up being very prominent in the PFLAG movement after this, so yeah. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, see it. If you have seen it, let me know what you thought about it. I had heard about it back in the day, and I thought I need to watch that one. But yeah, I wasn't really prepared. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I think I already said that. You forget. It gets so routine.